Hello guys, and this is another episode of Animal Agents. Today I'll be back with another Tekkit tutorial. And today I have been asked by some people if they can know how to use a nuclear reactor. So that's what I'm going to show you guys, I guess. I'm going to show you guys how to set up and use a nuclear reactor for your own power. Turn the volume down. 3%. Right, so what you have to do is first you need some things. What you're gonna want, you can use anything here, but I would recommend reinforced glass or stone. These are both stronger than obsidian, because obviously people might know about a nuclear meltdown, and in Tekkit that's basically just a very, very big explosion. So I guess obsidian would be okay, but it'd blow up very easily, basically. So what you want to do is you want to make quite a large, like, square. Get rid of these sheep. Right. Come back here. My mouse is glitching out a bit. What? How come I killed? What? Oh yeah, red K tiles. For some reason, when I tried to kill a sheep with red matter tools, it just doesn't work. Come back here. Right. Anyway, carrying on with this video. What is wrong with my mouse? So, hold on a sec. Did that help? No, it didn't. Right, I'll just do the video like this then. It'll be tricky, but these are glitchy. Whoa. I've got like invert mouse on or something. Rather than it on, will that help? No, it makes it even worse. Anyway, I don't know what's wrong. It just wants to glitch out today for some reason. Because I'm doing the video and it's like, it doesn't want me to, basically. So something doesn't want, a natural force of YouTube doesn't want me to make another video. Well, I'm not gonna lose to you, natural force. Whoa. Maybe it's because of my FPS. What am I recording at? 5 FPS. My FPS seems fine. Weird. But anyway, let's just finish off this. Hold on a sec. I just change my FPS. To that. Lowered my recording FPS a bit. It doesn't help at all. I will conquer this, whether you like it or not. So anyway, you want to make like a massive thing out of reinforced glass or stone. Stone is obviously stronger. Now you want it to be quite high. Right. Right guys, I'll be back when I finished this. Right guys, and we're back and I finished this little cube. I think I may have made it too small, but that's just extra details. So now you just want to make a little roof. I'm making it out of reinforced glass so you can actually see inside of it. And I've got to work out what's wrong with this mouse. It doesn't happen when I'm on pause. And you can leave in the comments why this is happening. Be quite grateful. But anyway, so when we go down here, now we're gonna set up the nuclear reactor. So all we're gonna need is a nuclear, then there's nuclear reactor, and you don't have to do this, but you can also get some chambers, chamber reactor chambers they're called. So I should have made this one more going that way, but it's too late now, but it'll still fit. So if you do this, make it go one more that way. No, no, I'm doing this wrong. Right, so this is the nuclear reactor, so we're gonna want to put that down. Right, so I forgot it has to be 2 blocks up, not 1. There we go. So now, this is how it looks. So you got this little 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 square. Now, with the reactor chambers, you can add more on. So now you got a bigger inventory, and an even bigger one, and so on until you put the maximum on, which is like this. So all the way around. So 6 is the maximum, or is it 9? 1. So I think it's 6. So now you can't put any more on. This is the maximum inventory. So if you do it like this, we're going to want some water. This will also help it this will help it cool down basically, so it doesn't explode as fast. And obviously in water, like TNT doesn't explode, but this does. But it does help. So basically what you want to do is go all the way around and put water everywhere. Right. So there should be water pretty much everywhere now. If I look, yes, no, there's still water coming into flowing here. Oh, what's wrong with this water? Oh, I can't hit creative mode in water. Water's horrible, except from real life. Now, if I mine this block, I think it's here, maybe? Yeah, I can get the reactor chamber. Now I can open it. So basically, what I wanted to do is go into, so this generates power, obviously. So if I get MFSU, which is like a really good battery box, bat box. So then, for nuclear reactors, like glass fiber cables melt, so what you want to do, you're going to want a 4 times insulated HV cable. To make this, you basically get an HV cable with refined iron, then you turn that, then you keep putting rubber into it to make it better, to insulate it more. So if I get some of that, we're going to want to find the top of our thing. It's called a thing. Do you not know that? You should have known. It's called a thing. So if I go back in, I can hook this up. See, it's almost like a block thick. That's how insulated this is, because it's specially made for nuclear reactors. There we go, look at that chunky wire. So now to finish this off, to actually get the power coming, we're gonna need something called uranium cells and coolant cells. I spelled that wrong. cool. So this is a coolant cell. So if I just show you how I would hook it up, I'm not sure if it's the most efficient way, but it does. So coolant cells help it to cool down, obviously. So the way I would have it hooked up is like this. So if you just copy what I do, it should be I think it's quite efficient, but I'm not sure if it's the most efficient. So if we put the coolant cells like this, so you can't just shift click well you can, but it's got, no, you can't shift click them in. That's a downside. So what you want is to do this, this, this. You're gonna want more coolant cells than uranium cells, because uranium cells actually produce the power. However, they're the things that make the nuclear reactor explode. So if it has an overload, then bam, bam, boom, you're dead. Your whole base will just be destroyed. Alright, so you're gonna want to set these up like this, right? Then what you're gonna want is something called integrated in. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. They're called integrated, I think. Right, yeah, here. Integrated, right? So you want this reactor plating. Just when it's sort of like the reinforced stone. When it explodes, it holds it in a bit, but it doesn't really do much. But this is where you go on an integrated heat disperser. So what this does, it spreads the heat from one uranium cell, and it spreads it all around. So if I put these in here, like this, and put it here, and here, so you have to be quite symmetrical with this, quite. Right, now, last but not least, you're gonna want the uranium. This is what you're gonna need. Not a depleted one, not a re-enriched one. This uranium cell. So, see, now it uses, as you can see, the integrated heat dispersers are spreading it around, and the uranium cells is producing heat, which produces power. So once I finish putting these in, I'll show you the power. See, so power goes up very, very quickly, especially for this MSSU, which is the highest storage you can get. So anyway, guys, I won't show you what happens if it blows up, because most of the time that just crashes my game. If you want to see how you blow it up, basically instead of having coolant cells and stuff, just take all that away and put some more uranium cells in it and wait. So anyway, so this is how you set up a little safe nuclear reactor. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time on an episode of Animal Agents. But for now, goodbye.